I hate that, right?
All right, gentlemen, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. It's the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube, Twitch channels, and we're back. So we're going to be going back to the old ping, reliable ping bags. It's the final round of the Alberta Open. We're 16 shots off of... We're going to pull this off. Now, can we...
Thing.
Yeah.
And the PGA
If
Tour,
we fixed it,
you can't fix it. It's already been done. Done is done. You cannot fix it.
Golf course, we present live final round coverage of the Alberta Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. On top is Hideki Matsuyama. He amazingly is at 40 under par. Final round underway here, and Frank, you look at a golfer like the one we're going to be following today. Rookie on the PGA Tour, has not won yet, but squarely in the hunt here on a Sunday.
The Sunday Whites.
Call on here to maybe take a run at winning this thing.
First and foremost, just play. You know, tee it up on that first hole, knock it down, hit it on the green. Never know, might make birdie, might make another one. Might make 3, 4 in a row, you never know. And the leaders might falter. So at the end, you have to worry about what you can do. You make a little run, all of a sudden, there's a chance you see your name on the...
We're not going back in time, and we're not going to wake them up. No, because it's not going to work. We have tried everything, and it's not going to work.
Will be in the fairway, so a solid start here on this Sunday.
I can go back in time to where I was going to see, and when
And that's a good approach shot, too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. Notable the third is down there. This for an opening birdie.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green. And this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
OD is online. There's OD. OD.
Not say no to that.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby.
It is a birdie here at the opening hole. He's got it to 25 under par now.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
I can go back in
The
time.
first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but it's certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you can easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I would know how to buy a car then.
You would, huh? Hey, look at there.
Oh, it's OG.
What's up,
Yeah,
OG?
I invited him in here.
Yeah, what's up? Is this about the pool girl? Or is it not?
No, hey, we got a funny something hilarious to tell you. So you know how Star and Diane has always been zesty in party chats on PlayStation? Now they have went. I swear to you, I have this on my phone. We was watching Star's live stream on YouTube last night. They were being zesty in the comments. Cause Diane was telling him in the comments, "You're cute, baby."
Okay, Johnny, can you allow OG?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to get it.
Hideki now, a good look at birdie.
Why? What's wrong?
He said that he can't get involved anymore.
I was just telling him a joke. It was a joke.
Get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause.
I was just doing it to get a laugh. I was doing that to get him to laugh about it. Cause we all know it's funny. So what's the difference?
Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here at par 5.
Okay, Johnny, we all know that's funny, but was it really worth it to do it yesterday?
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle too. This is one of those holes you can just wind.
That you sent to me, is that what she sent him? Oh. Later on in the thing about on the stream, talking about that picture you sent to me, that screenshot.
Find a rhythm, hit fairways.
Yeah, I did. Why?
Club face. That's what they did right there.
I thought that was after he started answering my comments, or was that before that?
Well, no, that was after when you're not typing.
Opens up the hole.
Because that's when he was ready to end the stream.
Chance to go for the green into
He ended
the third.
he ended the stream because of you, because he called you a dumbass after that.
Still land that ball to the right.
Got every bit of that all the way there.
And he said that he's gonna report you for harassment, so he's gonna get your account suspended on YouTube for I don't know how many days.
Well, where is it? I'm streaming right now on YouTube, as a matter of fact.
Because he said that he bullshit anymore.
Shit. I do like my granddaddy. I state the facts.
This one in. What a well-played
Eagle flies. The eagle has flown the coop, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the thing. I get maybe funny and shit, but was it seriously worth it?
What, to do that? Yeah. Well, in my opinion, you know, a lot of times when people do something like that, you can be, if you comment that in the, see,
yeah, no sweat, it is
the idea was to get him to say what he said about that he was better than everybody else.
Frank, when you play,
I mean, here's the thing, like,
some of these wow moments.
Like, here's the thing, we all do hate Star, but at the same time, was it really worth it for you just to, like, attack him or something?
What that yardage says on the card.
I mean, not attack him, but he also said that when you were typing something in stream, he said that you were starting drama.
Okay, that one passed just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming.
I was just, when he said what he said about he was better than that, that's when it hit me to say if he was, that's why I told him, if you're better than that, if you're better than us, then why come you couldn't leave well enough alone and let Cool Girl be happy?
Just slightly down the
Everybody knows if you were better than that, you would have left it alone.
But here's the thing, I know Star may not be admitting something at all, but still, it wasn't really worth it to say something like that. I mean, okay, maybe it was at the same time, but not really.
But see, when he tries to say he's better than us, you know what that's ultimately trying to say, that he is not admitting that he done what he done.
Here's the thing.
What's the setup here, Frank?
I know that's true. I know he may be saying that
the main goal is to
we gotta join her. No, what I said was, I said, can y'all please cut down the zestiness? I said, my 10-year-old cousin is at my house. She's on my phone watching my YouTube channel on her phone, and she's a big Grand Theft Auto person, and she's watching GTA 5, but y'all don't need to be zesty while she's watching. That's all I was trying to get my point across.
Yeah, but he took it the wrong way, though.
Hey.
Wait, was your cousin actually there?
Yeah.
On the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to
Wait,
yeah.
So she clicked on Star's stream.
My phone was laying over here. She was back here in the bedroom doing something in my room, and I had come back here when I got from Raw, and she was watching on the phone. She asked me, she said, who is this? She said, who the hell is this on this? Who is this Stevie person? Is what she asked. I said, that's a friend of mine that we used to be friends with on YouTube. He streams, but he turned his back on us because he thought we were all making that. I told her the entire story, and she watched his broadcast just to see what it was about. And then when she seen that zestiness, she said, "What is this?" She said, "See, my cousin has had cancer before. She had a life-threatening cancer when she was 3 years old and beat it twice." And I had to explain to her what they were doing in the chat. I said they're trying. I said that's his girlfriend in the chat. They're being zesty. In other words, they're talking sexual relational comments to each other in the chat. And she said that's nasty. They don't need to be doing that on YouTube. And that's why I said there are children watching this stream. Please don't do that.
28 under par.
And he said that and also, Star did said that he was going to report you for harassment. Not just harassment, but he want to report you because of sexual harassment.
How is that? I never had used no sexual references.
You just sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught.
Shaggy said, go back and look anywhere in those comments and show him a reference that I used that in there.
That you're comfortable with.
Did Shaggy say that was true or not true?
That was true.
What?
You doing with your cousin.
No, it was not.
Oh, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but it is long.
I said, when you said your cousin, that was true. Your cousin was that.
I know it, but he was trying to. I thought you just said then that he said that he was trying to get me for sexual harassment. I said, where is the sexual harassment at?
Yeah, he didn't say that, but he got
no. But see, I didn't come out and say it. If I'd have come out and said it, I said there are children watching. I didn't come out and say that it was. I didn't say that it was.
On deck. All sitting okay here.
Come go in there. Oh, man.
That's the benefit
Darn.
of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close.
Well done.
Looks like another birdie.
We are part of the greatest show on earth.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie.
So we got the Hankers. And another birdie.
It's a birdie here at the 6th.
Excuse me.
Get that score to
I didn't hear what OG
29.
said.
You can hardly understand what he was saying.
602 yards of par.
Something about some drama. I don't know where it. I think I heard something about Fortnite
It's a driving to 7
That's a mid-range.
or something along them lines.
No, I heard it a little bit. He was mentioning something about JP and Cougar.
Avoid that, carry that.
Oh, that he wanted to stay out of that. I was telling him. I was just telling him about the comments in the YouTube channel last night. It wasn't. No, JB and Cool Girl is just fine. Unless something has happened here in the last few hours. Shaggy, do you know anything?
Nope.
Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the
Something don't add up.
at the par 5.
See, I told you OG was pissed off about it. He just didn't want to be involved with it.
Yeah.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank.
We
Here's the
are the
thing.
champions.
Yeah, did well just to advance.
Here's
the
the
ball
thing.
down the
Champion.
field. The feeling
I get it was
straight
funny
for
that
the
you
third
did
shot.
it, but at the same time, it really wasn't worth it.
Well, hey,
That's it.
when
2 solid shots right
I
there.
had to do it because of what you told me he done. Do you remember what you said he told you here a while back? What he called me.
So after reaching
Said that he was
green
better
in
than
two,
you.
this
I knew that
No,
part.
full swing
no.
with a putter, but it is
We're
40
talking
yards.
about when he said Johnny the dickhead, remember? I didn't forget that, so that's why I let him have it last night because of that. See, the thing about it is, and Shaggy will tell you this, the thing about it is people have done this to me my entire life.
That is what
They have called me names my entire life, and some of them I can take. But then there's some of them, it gets me in the mood of wanting to actually just beat the living dog crap out of somebody. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. I know he may have called you Johnny the dickhead. That's what he called you.
Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, actually, did you actually get mad when he said that, or no?
Well, actually, you had said, you told me that. Said that. Yeah, because I
yeah,
don't.
right.
Yeah, because I didn't even know that he had said anything like that. Talking about, to be honest. Oh, let's see. Damn.
He said that was your new nickname, Johnny the dickhead.
And then too, I couldn't understand why he wanted to claim when I unfriended him because of what. See, the thing is, I unfriended him because of what he said about shagging him on
and he's going to move to
on
30 under par.
on what you call it.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. He'll remain.
I knew he was like, I knew that one time he did told me like weeks ago, or actually basically me this. He told me that like Johnny. Yeah, I don't figure that Shaggy had been friends for over. They've been friends since high school.
Just think of that. Water on the right.
So I don't think that's not going to work.
Further to the left, you can still make birdie.
Well, see, that's the thing. See, that's the problem. That's the problem, as they say, because I knew there was something. Because when he done that, when he said that about shagging him on the actual thing, when he said that about shagging him, it got me mad because you know because then when I unfriended him, he said, well, I guess Johnny joins the group of the pedophiles and all that mess because of it. But see, the thing about it is, though, see, I was like Shaggy and Selena. Let the girl be happy. If she wants to go with the boy, let her be happy. But quit trying to break her up quit trying to break her up. It don't end well for people when they start stuff like that. But see, y'all are supposed to have it in for Star a lot more than what y'all do, because Shaggy said it, that Mel is the reason why.
The strike was fine.
The reason why you and Mel ain't together ain't Mel herself. It was all Star's doing. Which I kind of sort of figured.
Mel never actually cheated on me.
Which I actually believe that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Do you remember that night that it was I think it was OG and Pent, and I forget who it was. OG, Pent, and Star was in that party, and they was telling you about Mel. They was trying to get you to see the light about Mel. When they was telling you that night about how Mel was, and you left the party, it got me thinking. I said something they've been telling Hinder about this for over 2 hours. Something just ain't adding up about this. I don't know how they know all this information about, because they were saying stuff about Mel that I don't even think you knew.
Here's the thing. When the first time I heard that, I was in their party like for 2 hours that time.
Yeah.
And that conversation was so goddamn long, and they couldn't even let me finish a goddamn.
And they was trying to turn you again. And the way I picked up on it, from what I picked up on it, they were trying to turn you against her, I think.
Well, here's the thing. At least OG let me finish the conversation, but the only let me finish is freaking Star and Pink.
Yeah.
Struck it so raw you could see.
So here's the thing.
Straight in. So does that mean that Mel is not the reason Pent quit PlayStation? Is it Star the reason? So Star's the reason Pent quit PlayStation, I guess. Is that right?
Well, actually, Mel doesn't like Pent. She never liked Pent. Because here's the thing, Pent would always bother her all the goddamn time.
Yeah. Cause the way all of that, I started thinking, even though when we first thought Mel was doing all this, the way that letter, because I claimed that she told me about Pent had done all of that, right? About that. About that, how she turned him against everybody and all that. It got me thinking when she said that. When he said that, it got me to thinking. I said Mel wouldn't physically sit there and do that. I said because I've seen some of Mel's posts, and the way she does on Fortnite, I don't think she would be the type of person that would be controlling like that. I said because when she was with Hinder, she never did what you would say try to control Hinder like that. I said cause I always thought she was up to no good when the way she would do us on Fortnite, when she would try to run us over with a car and stuff, I thought she was doing it out of spite because she was up to no good, and that's where I fell into the trap of it, so to speak.
Well, actually, I figured because when she did that, I thought she actually took it serious, but no. She told me that was a joke. So I was like, oh, okay, I get it. She told me that she told me that it was a joke.
Birdie putt coming up.
But what I don't understand is, see, there was more detail into that so-called note that I said that Pent sent to me. Because, see, Pent, when I was trying to tell, when we said what we said about Mel and tried to confront her that day in Fortnite, we was telling her all of that about, and I was even going as far as saying about what I found out from Pent, right? Well, a lot of what I was telling Shaggy that morning at work, when I was telling Shaggy about it that morning at work, everything I was telling Shaggy, when I went back and told, after I thought about it, I went back and I told Shaggy, I said, some of that's just not adding up. I said, the way it was said, the way the information is brought out in it, something just ain't adding up about it. I don't know what it is, but something just ain't adding up. I said, Mel couldn't do all that. I said, because there's no way she can physically... there's no way she can physically make him harm himself like that. I mean, because she was telling, because the way it was set up, that she was the reason that he had to leave PlayStation, and the more I thought of it, the more I think about it now, I think Star might have been the reason why Pent got off of PlayStation, because of him trying to break him and Diane up, which now... I think now we should have encouraged Pent to do it because of what we found out.
Well, here's the thing. Pent is not even on anymore because he quit PlayStation 2 months ago. So that means he's never getting on ever again.
Yeah, because his account is no more, yeah.
I want to give the small detail if this was actually true, because here's the thing. May 4th was Star Wars Day, and this is when my ex texted me. She officially broke up with me. And I couldn't even tell this was true or not, because...
In golf, you've heard the term...
And until I found out we officially broke up, she said this, hey Hinder, we have to break up permanently, and I'm really sorry I haven't been on Fortnite because my dad saw a text and got grounded. I'm not allowed to date. I am hoping we can be friends still. I'm really, really sorry, and I hope you can understand. And she put, are you mad at this for me? And I didn't respond because I didn't know what to say. And she put, I deserve to be left on red for doing this. I'm sorry though. Are you there? You're probably mad. After that, she called me, and after that, she hasn't contacted me ever since she had me blocked on there.
He'll stay right where he is.
So that detail, that's giving me right there. That means her dad didn't found out that... Well, actually, her dad did found out, but her dad didn't actually care if me and her were dating. He really didn't care. So I can give you that detail.
So here's what... Are you sure she sent that text? Are you sure it wasn't somebody else that sent that text to you? What I'm trying to say is, do you think, since now you know the truth, are you sure that he didn't have her phone number and sent it and texted you from her phone number and told you that, talking about you know who himself?
That would be just fine.
Well, actually, here's the thing. I'm not sure has Bell's phone number or something like that. Is if I remember correctly, he
had I'm gonna tell you how he's got to have it, because let me tell you why he's got to have it. Okay, so Shaggy, Did you say that Star went with Darkner before he got with Diane? That's where the towel thing come into play at, right?
And safely on deck.
The towel picture, supposedly. So that tells me if Star was going with Darkner, and Darkner has been good friends with Mel all this time and knew everything about Mel being in jail, this, that, and the other, it tells me that Darkner had Mel's number and probably give it to Star, and Star probably found a way to hack into it and send that message.
That could be true. Well, here's the thing. I don't think that's not what happened. But if I remember correctly, here's a detail that I can talk about Star. So, I was in the party, or I was in game on Fortnite with them. I was in the game with Star and Mel, and they were talking to each other. And I was busy, and I heard something on the mic where Star said something about Mel. He said this right in front of her. He said that you need to go break up with Hinder because Hinder cannot be with you because of the age gap. And I heard that bullshit.
See, it's always with him. It's always got to do with the age gap.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
But see, the age gap has got nothing to do with it. As they say, age is just a number. To some people, now, if you were, let's just say you were. Now, I've seen this before, and Shaggy can back this up at the high school me and Shaggy went to. There was a senior one time dating a 7th grader. I am not lying to you. It was an 18-year-old dating a 13-year-old. That did happen a couple times when I was in high school. But it didn't last. It didn't last that long. But my thing is, the age gap shouldn't be that than a 10-year age gap.
But here's the thing. I don't know why Star was having a problem with this. Because if I remember correctly, I was 7. Well, before I turned 18, I was 17. Mel was 15 when I dated her. When I did, I turned 18 like on February 21st. And December 8th was the day that's Mel's birthday this year. That's coming this year, and she's turning 16. She's turning 16 this year.
Yep.
And I told Stars, like, bro, it's not a 3-year gap, it's a 2-year gap, it's not freaking bad. So, why are you saying that a 2-year gap is a problem? Why do you say 2-year gap is a problem, but you don't say that, oh, a 1-year gap is not a problem?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash
because he's happy, that's why, and he wants to make everybody else miserable.
So the best access is actually down the right side,
now,
coming in from that sort of right line.
That leads me to something else, Hinder. Do you think, Mel was saying that,
Once again, another great
when Shaggy was talking about how she wanted to see your face, a picture of your face, and that it was something Shaggy said about that. No, it was something you had said that she claimed that she would say you begged her for sex. Are you sure what started put her up to that, probably, to say that?
It looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it?
I don't know. Well, actually, here's the thing.
From the fairway,
because Mel did want to talk to Shaggy again. I mean, friends again. But if I remember correctly what Mel said, she said that Star forced me to break up with Hinder because she was saying that because he was saying that because she was thinking that Star gets her to think that I'm a pedophile.
Because of the age gap difference, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why he said what he said when you played that video about when you said, you know who else was in there? her little boyfriend. The way he said that, I knew when I heard him say that, I knew what he was up to. Because I could tell what he was up to when he said that, the way he said that, because he was trying to say that the only reason Cool Girl... See, I figured it out now why he broke Cool Girl and JB up. JB is what, 12, 13? And Cool Girl's what, 16? Shaggy?
Yeah, here's the thing.
So here's why she broke him. Here's why he broke him up. He probably told JB that if he got with Cool Girl was something about Cool Girl being a pedophile is probably what run JB off. I'm thinking this now.
Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because
he broke you and Mel up because he told Mel that you were a pedophile, and that's when you just said that. So it's telling me that he probably broke JB and her up because of that. He probably told her, said, well, you know, she's 16 and you're 12. That's a 4-year age gap, and that's considered and if you date her, she would be considered under a pedophile type thing, and that's why it got me wondering, did he say that Cool Girl would be a pedophile if JB kept dating her, and that's what run JB off? But see, what JB didn't realize at the time is when it happened, he didn't know about that video that you had. So, once you sent that video to Matthew sent that to JB, and that's why JB unblocked Cool Girl, according to Shaggy, because Shaggy said that Cool Girl, that when it was told that that he talked to JB, and JB said that Star said, I'm gonna get him to trust me. That right there is what threw the suspicion in to JB. That's what made JB, according to Shaggy. Shaggy told me, JB told him that's what made him unblock Cool Girl on Fortnite because of that, because he was somewhat duped into it.
It's a birdie here at 15.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. G said this right in front of Shaggy. Mel actually did, and this was 100% confirmed. This is
did you actually? Now, when was this said? Here a while back, or have you even since she's been back talking to Shaggy on Fortnite? Have you even been into parties?
Really
no, because I wasn't. I wasn't. Time. I wasn't in the mood. I heard it from Shaggy, and he told me this. That he told me that cheat on me, and she had feelings for me as well, which I never noticed that. And until I know about it now, she found out. So I guess she did not want to tell me the actual truth that it was Star. Because if she said that, this would have made me go after Star. So I think that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so much about golf.
She's probably right, because she figured you was good friends with Star, and she didn't. In her mind, talking about in Mel's mind. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist or nothing, but in Mel's mind, what probably happened is she got to thinking. She said, "Well, if I tell Hinder that Star's the reason me and him broke up, he'll go after Star," and from the way it sounded in the parties, that him and Star are real good friends. So if him and Star are real good friends, I don't want to say nothing to try to mess up their friendship. Because probably what would have happened was she would have figured you wouldn't have believed her and would have believed Star over her. Women are some women are like that.
So actually, I think this is what Star actually told me. Star actually told me a fucking lie. He never told me the actual truth. The lie that he told me, that he said that, oh, Mel broke up with you because she went out with somebody else.
At 16. And it's going to be a rare drop shot.
That's what Star said. But he never told me the actual truth. So utter truth that he said, that sounded like a lie to me.
Where he is.
It was. I think.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is.
So that means Star never told me the actual truth about Mel. He told me a fake truth.
Just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not.
He tried to make, in other words, he made Mel look bad in front of you.
Nothing to fall.
Yeah.
In the fairway.
And until OG found out about how Star was, he didn't really. That's why him and Pent were on you like him, Pent, and Star were on you like they was that night about you breaking up with Mel, because of Star had them brainwashed as to how Mel was.
Here's the thing. When I heard Penn talking, he really said something suspicious about me and Mel's relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, when I heard something like that, this sounded fake to me. Because he said that, why did you and Mel broke up? You two were such a good couple. And I was like, yeah, Star told me that Mel broke up with me because he was with somebody else and she cheated on me. And I know Penn was being suspicious, because I think he found out that me and Mel broke up because he kept mentioning up that stupid age gap right in front of Star that time.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie.
That sounded suspicious to me when Penn said that. He said that like, oh, what happened to you and Mel? Like, you and Mel were such a good couple. And I could tell that he was telling a fake truth instead of not telling the real truth.
But well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of 2 things: the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry
That's what
that tee shot.
happened. Calls cause like I've been saying, I don't think Mel was like that, because I think what happened was she had gotten. Star somehow had figured out a way to manipulate her into breaking up with you. Somehow he done it. I don't know how he done it, but somehow he done it.
I don't know how he did it. I don't know how. Maybe I wasn't around with him that time. I'm not gonna lie, maybe if I was there with him, here's the thing, if they were talking, and if I said like, I'll be right back and stuff, but at the same time I didn't go anywhere, and I'm muted on my mic, but I can still hear them what they're talking about.
So
if I figure that out,
that day that you were talking about when you were in there playing with him and her, and you said that you heard something on the mic that sounded suspicious to you. Is that before or after y'all broke up?
It was before. It was before.
So probably that day is probably that day is when it all come out. Is when he finally tried to convince her to break up with you. Because of that age gap. Oh, man.
Because here's the thing, that picture that I have of Mel, where she was with that girl and stuff, okay, this was actually confirmed by Mel that she was never actually with that girl. The reason why she said love you wifey, she only said that like, okay, I get what she was saying because she was saying it as a joke. It was a joke. They were not actually dating.
So she's not been with no girl this whole time after she broke up with you.
That's a good putt there. It's a
No, because here's the thing. She said this right in front of Shaggy, like, not that long ago. She said that she wasn't out with nobody else. Because the last time she went out with somebody was me. Last time.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds. We all know that this pain.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we started out and went wire to wire, second place. So now we are going to our third major next week. It's the U.S. Open at Pinehurst, North Carolina. The village of Pinehurst is where we're going. 6 to 9 mile an hour wind. I'm gonna be paired with Sung J M for this one. So I'm gonna go and try to do a practice round at the moment just to see what we're gonna try to do next week. But with that being said, I'll catch y'all down the road. See y'all tomorrow where we're gonna be on EA College Football tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. And y'all can continue talking.
Yeah.
Get her done, cowboy.
So that means Mel did actually love me the whole time. But I can't get back into her anyways because I really can't right now. Because the issue is, I feel like Star's gonna find out. And me and her were back together right now. So I think that's gonna be the problem.
Well, not exactly. Because he's not your friend. Well, now, I wonder who would go out and tell him that is the question.
I don't know. Here's the thing. If I get back in with Mel right now, I probably do not want to tell Diane about it, because if I tell Diane about it, and she's going to go tell Star about it, and Star's going to find out. So that's
she's going to run right.
There.
Yep.